Hi everyone, it's Elise again from your EDN113 Living and Learning with Technology tutor for session 2. I hope you made it through the first week okay and are all surviving with your workloads. I know it's very challenging trying to juggle everything, but hopefully you're getting through everything okay. You've caught me right at the end of the day. I'm a mess, the classroom's a mess, everything's a mess, but we're just going to go with it, and I'll give you a quick rundown through slides for session 2. If you do not want to listen to this, that is fine. However, there are some activities I do go through that I'd like you to complete for this week. So I will post them up onto the Edmodo so you have a written version too if you don't have time to watch this. Let's have a look at where we are at today. All right, so today we're going to be looking at digital citizenship, and also part of our pedagogy is our visible thinking routines. So digital citizenship is all about how you're represented on the internet. So there's a lot of information out there. You may not realize that you're posting a significant amount of information on there that's visible for the world to see. So as teachers, we need to be very careful about what we are posting up because we do have a code of conduct, and we do need to make sure that we're being seen as good, wholesome individuals, I suppose you could say. A lot of things, I suppose the way I think about it is if I want my 90-year-old grandmother to see what I've posted on the internet, if I don't, then it's probably not appropriate to put up there. So for us, our content this week is thinking about what is my digital footprint. By digital footprint, I'm referring to what mark we leave on the internet, what information we put up onto the internet. Also what it means to use the internet safely, responsibly and ethically. Those 3 words are words that you'll hear very regularly in this unit, just because they are so important for your own safety, for the safety of your students. As teachers, we need to be responsible and ethical, making sure that we're crediting work to wherever it is that we've taken it from off the internet. And finally here, what steps should I take to evaluate content from the internet? So making sure that the content that you are using is in fact factual and not just from Wikipedia, where people can go in themselves and edit the content on there, so you don't really know what you're getting. And then we've also got our technology here. I think my slide's been cut off slightly, but that's okay. So how can I use collaborative platforms for brainstorming? And we're going to have a go with an activity for the collaborative platform, or one collaborative platform. And how can I organize content I've searched for on the internet? So we'll have a look at another platform for that. So this is an activity we're going to have a go at. It's much easier doing this in the classroom. So if I had you in front of me, we'd be able to get this done. But we're going to have a go using a collaborative brainstorm or concept mapping tool. So this is adding to your teaching toolkit. Again, you'll hear me refer to a teaching toolkit a lot because a lot of this course is I suppose surrounded by things that you can use in the classroom later on. So if you haven't already, I would strongly recommend maybe starting an Excel spreadsheet and just starting to add all of your new tools into your teaching toolkit there. So we're going to attempt to do some pair work. Now it's going to require a little bit of negotiation at your end with your partner to see whether or not you can tee it up so you can do it together at the same time. Or you might just get one person to start the brainstorm and have the other person finish it off. So what I'd like you to do, so on the digital footprint worksheet, we don't have a worksheet for this, so we're going to use a collaborative brainstorming tool called Coggle, so coggle.com, and I'll jump to that in just a sec. So we are going to personally list all of the websites you visited in the last 24 hours and include any online content you posted. So if you were posting on Facebook, if you were posting through any websites or whatever, commenting on something, maybe you were critiquing something, I don't know, take a screenshot of that possibly, or just make a note on our collaborative brainstorm. So that's the first step. The second step is using your newly acquired search engine skills, because you now know how to Google like a pro, to search on the internet for any information about your buddy. So the person that you're paired up with, you're going to take their name, you are going to put it into your search engine, and I'd like to see whether or not you can find any websites with your buddy's footprint on there. I'm hoping that everything's going to be above board and appropriate, but we'll soon find out. So I'm just going to jump out of this, and we're going to go into the collaborative brainstorming tool called Coggle. So if I pull this down, here we go. Now I've already logged in myself. Let me just go back and start again so that you guys can see exactly what I'd like you to do. So Coggle. Let's go here. So there we go. Coggle up the top. There we are. So for you, it might ask you to log in, so you'd have to create a free username and password for yourself. So then you and your partner will be able to use this together collaboratively. So what I'd like you to do, you are going to create a diagram. And this site, when you first log in, it comes up with information on the side over here on how to use this tool. So I'm not going to go through all of that with you because I think it's fairly self-explanatory, and I don't expect for you to be experts in this. It's just an extra teaching toolkit thing you can add. So what I'd like you to do with your pair, so we can do a title of maybe, I don't know, Elise and I'm going to make up a name, Amanda. Amanda's digital footprint. Okay, so that's my title. I'll just click out, and then I'm going to press a line or press a little plus button there, and it creates a line for me. So maybe for this one I can say that this is mine, and then we can create one for my imaginary friend Amanda, who isn't actually my imaginary friend. She is the colleague that I share my classroom with, so we tandem. She takes the class 3 days a week, and I take the class 2 days a week, and then my Wednesday I do other things at the school. Anyway, not your problem. You don't need to worry about that. So we've got here my name, and I'm going to do the plus sign again so I can get an extra link, so I can add my information here. So if I just go back to my slides on my digital footprint, so list all the websites you've visited in the last 24 hours, include any online content you've posted. So for me, I would type in, or I'd copy and paste probably because typing takes too long, but just for the for this exercise, www.coggle.it. Let's check. What else does it say? Yeah, that's it. So I do that, and I'd press enter, and then I would continue to do that. Oh, thank you. It will come up with trying to make you to pay for things, but I don't expect, obviously, for you to pay for it. So then I'd maybe do another one, and I'd continue it along, or I'd just use the same one, and I would make my list. Okay, W, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's the first step. Your partner will be doing the same thing, and you can both be doing it at the same time. The way that you do that is, you've got in the corner here, it says invite people to join this Coggle. So I press on that plus button, and then I would type in my friend's name. Sorry for the noise, I'm at school and the cleaner's just cleaning up, so sorry, I hope it's not too noisy. So I would put my friend Amanda's name in there, and I'd press send, so she would also have access to this Coggle. So I will pair you up, and I'll post it onto our Edmodo and LMS, so you've got easy access to your partner.